Hi, I am Tiffany Span Wilder, but you may know me as Judge T. I am an attorney and former judge here in North Charleston. I'm running for South Carolina District House Seat 109 because we need an advocate at the State House who knows the district and knows the people in it, from crime, lack of opportunities for our youth, to the education and traffic nightmares. We need someone who hears us and will fight for us. As your next state representative, I am ready on day one. I would be honored to have your vote.
It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, it's showtime. Give yourselves a hand. What's happening, everybody? The Geno Jones Show. I come to you live. Normal days and start times are Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern in Chicago, 5:30 out in Los Angeles or the Bay Area or Portland, Oregon, 3:30 if you're out chilling in Hawaii, 1:30 p.m. Subscribe. I need you to tell everybody. Or it's like my man Nelly would say, I need you to tell everybody to subscribe and share and screen grab. Copy and paste the link, tag somebody, create a viral moment here on YouTube Shorts, on TikTok, on Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, that racist ass ex Elon Musk, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. I don't think MySpace exists anymore, but whatever. Even, Threads, all of them. Subscribe, share, screen grab, like, and binge watch all my back episodes because they are fire. Ooh, last night, my co-host will tell you that. Yes, Fridays. It's not Friday. Friday on the Geno Jones Show, the 5th day of the week, really day 5, technically. Friday edition of the Geno Show. Week in review. We had a lot going on. But listen, I don't want to waste any more time because on Fridays, it just ain't right. It ain't the same if I don't have this woman by my side on camera. Now listen, I understand Howard Stern's got Robin Quivers, and Pat Sajak's got Vanna White, and Steve Harvey's got Shirley Clark Strawberry. Y'all didn't know that. That's a whole nother story. Martin had Gina. Desi Arnaz had Lucy. But ain't none of them heifers. I said it with my full chest. I said what I meant, and I mean what I say. Respectfully. None of them heifers, see, that was my grandmother's word, heifers. None of them heifers can compare to the queen. Bow down to the queen of all media, ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay. Bam! Beautifully melanated, the one, the only, Kelia Karson.
Hey, G.
How was that for an intro?
Listen, I was like, whoa. Come on, not Gina and my aunt. I was like, come on.
All right.
Yeah.
So just follow me. Go with me here. So
Okay.
yesterday I was so on a soapbox, on fire with my monologue that Keith saw. So
I watched it.
I missed doing some birthdays. So happy belated birthday. That's on me. Happy CP time birthday, Alicia Keys, or her government name, Alicia Cook. So I don't know if Alicia can cook. She can cook musically. Swizz don't look like he can cook either. I think she would have to be. They probably got to order out. They probably Uber Eats.
They look like they look like.
Thank you, Key.
Yeah, that's a vegan. That's probably one of those vegan households.
Right, and they got a chef. They got the money. Both of them. They probably got a team of chefs. What's the reality show with the dude, the white dude with the crazy hair to be like yelling and cussing at people?
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, Gordon Ramsay I would have sent his ass to hell if he started screaming and cussing at me. Dude, you got me. What the hell's wrong with you? Colonizer, you got it twisted. You can't. Look. You maybe can talk to them folk, but what we not gonna do, you are not gonna talk to me like that. You gonna put some, as Birdman said, put some respect with a K and a T. Put some respect on my name when you talk to me, damn it. So Alicia Keys turned 43 yesterday. The mother of Black Hollywood, one of my favorite actresses. I know Keys, she's one of your favorite. Beautiful sister. She's going to be here in March, our Black Expo. She's going to be like the special keynote superstar that's going to be speaking and signing autographs. She was on Blackish. She was the mom on Blackish. She was the mother on What's Love Got to Do with It. She was on Poetic Justice, The Preacher's Wife, just to mention a few. The mother of Black Hollywood, Jennifer Lewis.
Yeah, love her.
I
love her.
I got to get her on the show. I love Jennifer because you know my keeping it real is keeping it 1,000, keeping it whatever you want to say. She gonna always.
Her and Brandy's song was never a hit on the radio, but I used to love their song.
Wait, hold on.
They
did a song together?
Huh?
They did a song together?
Geno, you gotta get with the internet. They did a song years ago, but it's not really a song. It's just Jennifer being silly.
Oh.
And they use another word, but it's like, we ain't around in these streets. Don't you with me?
Well, you know, I haven't
I'm
seen
gonna send it to you.
You know, I may have seen it, don't remember. But now Jennifer, she can actually sing.
She does. Yes, she was background singer for many, including Bette Midler.
Yes, that part.
And
yes.
What's piano? Roberta Flack.
Yes.
People like that. Yeah, she's got a long history of backing very popular singers.
And I think she's got some receipts, some resumes from Broadway. She is a brilliant, talented woman, and really gone through a lot. And she's been very open about dealing with
depression.
I was gonna say depression, anxiety. Well, I knew it was one of the two. So happy birthday, Mother Lewis, to you. Yeah. Happy 67th birthday. Yesterday, happy heavenly birthday to the woman that brought you the song, At Last.
Etta.
And then she did Something's Got a Hold on Me and Tell Mama, and I'd rather go blind. And
That's my jam.
Woo! I don't know who dude was. I don't want to know, but damn.
That is so. At Last is shout out to Michelle and Obama. That's their song.
Yes.
Remember classic. They danced to it at the inauguration the first time he won.
Yes.
But that I'd rather go blind is my all-time favorite Etta James.
I'm just saying
and the way she just delivers it is killer.
That's what I'm saying, Key. She's singing that with two. That's coming from a real deep. That's coming. That's some organic like DNA. Yeah. It ain't. Yeah. You just don't go in the studio and producers can pull that out you.
No.
There's a name. There's a dude attached to that. I don't know his name.
I don't know. She may not know either. She can't see him.
But whoever he was, whatever he was doing, damn dude, I salute. You was putting in work.
I'd rather go blind.
She'd rather go blind. And then she said, I gotta tell mama that son's got a hold of. Damn. That ain't one song, Key. That's
She starts I'd rather go blind, a live version, just screaming. Oh,
really?
Oh,
Wow.
I'm like, what?
Wow. So,
what's getting ready to happen here? And then she goes into the song. I said, oh my goodness.
So happy heavenly birthday. She was born yesterday, January 25th in 1938. She passed away, joined the ancestors in 2012. Now let's get to today. January 26th, Thai Tribbett Gospel Music Stars 48. Now, since we're talking about gospel music, we got stars and then we got superstars. Happy birthday, gospel music superstar, Kurt Franklin. 54 years old.
Yeah.
And at last check, he still ain't grown an inch. So.
And my people say?
Look, you talking about rapping. Kirk Franklin is taking like rapping and spoken word
and wrapped it all
look,
into. Yeah.
I ain't knocking the hustle. He will find some brilliant young church singers and come up with a different name, God's Property and Mavericks.
Yes, yes. Well, the Maverick singers actually were.
They were. You're right. But see,
right.
he know how, he knows.
But he brought them to the light.
He knows who to attach himself to, and I ain't knocking the
Yes.
hustle. Now the thing is, I guess you can't grow too old because after they don't stick around, but 2 or 3 albums and he'll file some news.
Well, probably around check time.
Yeah.
Stuff starts.
Right. After 2 or 3 albums, they're like, Kirk, we really appreciate the opportunity, but when we gonna start seeing some money?
Right.
Maybe we need to go and do our own.
Yeah.
So
See you
happy
later.
birthday to Kirk Franklin. Right there in Detroit City. Key, you probably was on the phone with her yesterday. The R&B legend, icon, who hadn't been the nicest person to some of her fans. Like 23, I think, was just a bad year for the sister. Maybe she was just...
You talking about Miss Baker.
Yeah, Anita Baker turned 66 yesterday. But 2023, Key, listen.
Wait a minute.
When you cuss out your paying fans that paid like $200 or $300 to buy a ticket, and you cussing them out live in the concert, then you bad.
Due to the fact that is one of my fellow Cityans, I refuse to comment, except to say happy birthday.
So happy birthday, Miss Baker. We got love for you in the whole 9 yards. Look, you got a right to, at this point in your life, it's like you can say and do. That's your business. How you want to handle it's on you. That's between you and your God. But don't
if
cuss
I'm
out
her,
your fans. Even
her
if they
manager, I hope her managers are doing some wellness checks.
So here's the question. Did she get a bouquet of flowers and a birthday card from Babyface? That's what I want to know.
Oh. Sorry.
Come on. Now, Kenny Edmonds. Kenny is one of the most chill people. And even when all that was going on social media, he still took the high road. He had the utmost respect. Miss Baker, she's a legend and icon. I have. But I've had the honor to meet him. And he's just really chill like that in real life.
Yeah. You know what? I am sure that if he did not send her a bouquet of flowers, that if we check his timeline, he probably just said a nice happy birthday.
That's him. He's that kind of dude. Yep.
Yes, because honestly, I don't think at the end of the day, Babyface lost any sleep over that brouhaha.
No.
I think it was more hurtful to her.
Right.
Than it was to him.
And for me, the thing was, Anita Miss Baker, you are an R&B icon. You are a legend.
Absolutely.
But now listen, let's keep it 1,000, Miss Baker. We talking about Babyface.
Yeah, I mean.
We talking about Babyface. You talking about a legend and icon. Now I understand, Miss Baker's history with other icons on stage, touring together. Or doing shows together.
Yeah.
Didn't work out very well in the late 80s, Key.
And 80s, I've been hearing about Miss Baker.
That was like the mid-late 80s, the legendary Luther Vandross, Anita Baker, or Anita Baker, Luther Vandross, depending on whose name was supposed. That was.
I was just out of diapers when I started to hear about Miss Baker back when she was with Chapter 8, singing here and locally. The singers in my family that worked with her, and her reputation has never been.
So here's a quick story. So 2 very good friends. One who I went to, he's a little older than me, but we went to the same high school and the same college. He worked for Epic Records at the time. His older brother, worked for Elektra. So, and they were the reps for, the artists. And back in the day, like the Midwest reps, if they had a big artist come to town, the Midwest rep would be responsible for making sure the radio station got tickets. So all I'm saying is, from people who had firsthand account, eyewitness account, it was whose limo is supposed to be pulling up first, and it was whose name. Woo! So I guess the real question is, did the Luther Vandross estate send Miss Baker some flowers in her card? Probably not. Key's like.
And I remember hearing about that years
Yes.
ago. Yeah. So I know you're telling the truth.
Hey, I'm
All
telling
out.
people who were, their job was to be a part of this. It was like, it didn't last long either, Key. That was a short.
Right. No, right. You can look that up. That is fact. And you can look that up.
Yes, it was.
If you Google Luther Anita, you're gonna see it.
Yep.
It was legend. And I don't know what goes on with Miss Baker. I'm gonna keep this close by. I don't know what goes on with Miss Baker, but
well, listen, you didn't hear this from me, and you didn't hear this from Key, but reliable sources were saying it was, in essence, you had two divas, and it was a battle who was going to be the biggest diva. Now,
well, listen, and I have heard some things about Luther from back in the day, so not we don't want to dump all on Anita, because Luther was a diva as well.
Yes, from what I was told, they both were bringing that diva energy.
It was
on 10, full blast.
Clash of the Divas.
So this next woman, she's not a diva. She's an activist. She's an author. She's an academic. And she's still rocking one of the baddest fros in the history of humankind. Angela Davis.
Yeah.
80 today. Happy birthday.
Wow.
She's a dynamic woman. So also, happy heavenly birthday today to Bessie Coleman, born on this day in 1892. She was the first black woman to get a pilot's license. So actually, because of Jim Crow and just all the racism in America, she had to go to France to get her first pilot's license, and then she came back and then got a pilot's license here, and she was doing all kind of shows, and she died tragically, a plane crash in 1926. So her mechanic flew a plane that she was going to fly, because she was flying in air shows, and she had a mechanic, and he was like a publicist. That was the first problem. Your mechanic and publicist,
that's like fried chicken in barbershop.
Yes, right. That's like your dentist is your mechanic. No. They both use tools, but no different kind. No. So he went and got her plane. The plane was having some issues, so he went to get the plane, I guess, to try to fix it and fly it back. And then they flew, and then she got on the plane. I guess when they got to the destination, she got in the plane with him, sat like in the other seat, because I guess she was going to do a stunt, and she wanted to see if she could see over the front of the plane, and the plane nosedive crashed. She didn't have a seatbelt on, because while it was flying, she wanted to be able to look over, I guess, the front of the plane. So when it nosedived, she literally was thrown. She was 2,000 feet in the air, thrown out of the plane because she had no seat belts on, died instantly. The plane nosedived, crashed. The pilot, mechanic, they both died instantly. So tragic. She was only like 30, so I'm going to do the math, 82 and 30, 26. So she was 34, or 33 going on 34, I think, yeah.
Wow.
Unbelievable. But think about it. So you are not just a woman, you are a black woman. I think black and Native American, but you see this, she black, you look at her. A black woman in the early 1900s talking about flying a plane?
Yeah.
Can you,
that's out of pocket.
The racism alone is unbelievable to overcome. So, but hold on, the racism that ain't all. You got the sexism and the misogyny.
Right, because at that time you weren't even worthy.
White women weren't getting pilot
Right.
license.
Yeah.
What, Amelia Earhart? It wasn't but a handful of them.
The suffrage movement is just beginning at that point. Yeah.
So, man, shout out to Bessie Coleman. All right, so I want to acknowledge something because my sister's repping the 313 to 248, and I know y'all are roaring. So I just got one quick question.
Sunday, 6:30.
So my question is, you got flight reservations to go to San Francisco?
No. I'm not gonna step on the turf of the 49ers, but no, everybody's gonna be home, and we got food, and I just gave Bay my list of snacks that I wanted.
So you got your jersey, and if you're rocking a jersey, who's your favorite player? What jersey are you rocking?
What jersey? Oh, you mean what number jersey?
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite player.
I knew you weren't wearing no 49er jersey. I mean, which Lion jersey?
Yeah, that's what I was like. What do you mean? But no, I don't have a favorite player, a favorite number, because since Stafford left, I kind of haven't replaced. Oh, don't go there with me on that.
wait, hold on. You didn't know what I was gonna say, Key.
Okay, well, go ahead and say it.
Because I got a great idea for you.
Okay.
I got a throwback you should rock. And I could connect with this because we were working together when this brother was balling.
Like Barry?
Come on now. Who else? You pull out that
Barry
number
Sanders.
20. Pull out that number 20, Sanders, that throwback.
Barry Sanders. I'm sure Barry is, he's very quiet.
He really is.
And unassuming. He's got sons of his own now. But I bet you Barry is sitting back for Sunday and he'll be watching secretly, saying, go team. Because people are still confused, upset about him leaving the way he left many years ago. He just,
Well, let me just say this, because I was there. Key and I worked together from 95 to 98. So I was there when he walked away. So Lions fans, y'all's anger is misplaced. You need to get mad at the Ford family. Because if they would have surrounded him with a team like they got now and a coach, he'd have won a Super Bowl. So y'all mad at the wrong people. Don't get mad at the black man. Always blame the black man. Y'all can talk to the Ford family. It wasn't like they didn't have enough money, Key. I mean, come on, y'all. So, I'm just saying. But I'm happy for the D.
Yes, finally.
And I'm not and here's the funny part. I have no love for this 49er team.
Okay.
Now, even when we were working together, but like in the late 80s when Jerry Rice and Joe Montana and Steve Young
and
the 49ers.
But was that an OJ team as well? Where did OJ play?
Well, he actually, it's funny you mentioned OJ. He retired playing for the 49ers, but that was before like Montana and Jerry Rice. So
right. Now, I remember Jerry Rice, Montana, because that was huge.
Yes, and then Steve Young came, because as a matter of fact, I never forget, I went to see a Lion and 49er game, and Jerry Rice had like damn near 200 yards receiving, and I was going crazy, cheering for, because Jerry was is my dude.
And this is your sport, Geno. This is your sport.
Yeah, definitely.
Football.
Definitely. And baseball too, and I love basketball, but your football, Key knows me, he knows, so, but, I have no love for the 49ers now, but this is how much a fan I was, because I've only really been emotionally invested. I'm emotionally invested in the Chicago White Sox. Grew up on the south side of Chicago where the team plays. My grandfather took me. That was my first baseball game. Used to go all the time every year. And the Lakers, because I'm from Kareem and Magic. I'm before Shaq and Kobe. I'm an old school.
Old school. Yeah.
But the Rice in Montana era especially, and then Rice and Steve Young, this is how much a fan I was. I was suiting up, Key, like my ass was playing. I go work out. I'm suiting up, Jerry. I swear to God.
Did
My
your
ass
family
suiting up.
say?
I'm
Did
taping
they
my
say,
fingers.
"G,
I got a towel.
you're not on a team. You're not really on the team. Stop it.
Hey,
Get yourself together."
that's how deep a fan I was, Key. I'm telling you.
Were you running plays in the dining room?
No, but I was yelling to play. They should have been. Throw the ball to Jerry. Throw the ball to Jerry. Right. That was my
Yeah.
play. Throw the ball to Jerry. He be in
Yeah.
triple team, 3 men covering. I don't give. Throw the ball anyway.
Backseat quarterbacking.
Yeah, I was coaching. You're right. I was all that. Backseat quarterbacking and head coaching and offensive coordinator. I was doing it all, Key. I was doing it all.
Oh my God.
So shout out to the Lions. Now, the game before that, you've got the Baltimore Ravens, my man Lamar Jackson, and you got Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
So I really like Patrick. People
Patrick
clown him for
was in the Super Bowl last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna go deep in because some people, they trip. Look, all right. I like the dude. He knows who he is. He understands that he's a biracial background, but he understands that the world looks he's black. When the world sees him, so he doesn't run away from that. In spite of who he's married to, his daddy, he got it. Victoria Monet, I got it from my mama. He got it from his daddy. So y'all leave him alone on that. But
put that on my mama, on my hood. I look fly.
Right.
I look good.
So y'all man, if you married to colonizer, that blame it on his daddy. All right. So, but I've heard him speak out about social causes. So, I like the young man because I'm saying we're looking at the greatest quarterback, really the most talented, greatest quarterback to ever play. And then Lamar Jackson, brother, he was doubted. They wanted to make him play receiver because he wasn't, he didn't play the Matthew Stafford. He wants you to stand up straight and, just stay there and let people knock the shit out of you and throw the ball. Lamar was like, no. So here's the best way, Key, I know you're not a big super football fan, but here's a great way to describe him. Just imagine if Aaron Rodgers, who's an asshole.
Geno, we don't know who that is.
Aaron Rodgers used to play for the Green Bay Packers, so Lions fans know who he is. They hate him.
Okay.
But just with a great arm, a quarterback almost as good. So if Patrick Mahomes and Barry Sanders had a baby,
that I can understand,
it would be Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Because he's got a great arm and he's really learned how to pass. But in terms of his just athletic ability, he might be the fastest dude. Very rarely is a quarterback the fastest dude on the team. He might be the fastest dude on the team. As a matter of fact, he might be one of the, this is not a might. He definitely is one of the fastest players, period, in the league.
Right. So here's my question to you, Geno, and maybe I'm jumping the gun. Although it's probably impossible that the Lions are going to the Super Bowl, right? Is that it?
Listen, it's funny that since you brought it up.
Because that's what I want to.
Well, let's talk. Okay, I'm going to go right there with you. I had a conversation with my operations manager who is from Philly, so he's a big Eagles fan. And he was saying the same thing. Now, and I'm not, this is not personal feelings. I'm not emotionally invested into the Lions like that. I root for the city. I got love for all of you and all my other friends and family there. But just professionally, don't sleep. Do not sleep on this team. This team is different. Shout out to y'all coach, Dan Campbell. He don't give a damn, but his players love him. Black, white, and they'll run through a wall, and that says a lot about this dude. For these young brothers, for him to be able to connect with these young brothers, and they play for him, trust me, a lot of coaches can't do that. That's one reason why Belichick's ass retired. They get old. They can't connect with these kids 22, 23, 25, 28 coming out of, they can't.
Geno, and that's why I told you that unlikely show I'm watching on Amazon Prime is Coach Prime. Prime time. Deion Sanders. I said, how did I get hooked on this show? But not only is he a fabulous coach, the kids, the students, the players, they love him.
Yep. Yep.
So you're right. People will show up. The team mates will show up for a coach that they believe in, that they know will go to bat for them.
Yes, that a coach that they know that cares about who they are, the person.
Yes.
not
Yeah,
the
on
player.
and off. Yes.
Yes, that's the most important, because when players know that you care about who they are, when you really
Yes.
see them and who they are as people and connect with them, and they see that you are genuinely and authentically concerned about their personal well-being, because the football stuff, they got all kind of coaches and coordinators and trainers, but do you care about me, the person? Which is why dudes love Mike Tomlin so much. I'll never forget, just a quick story. There's a brother named Ryan Clark who's really doing great. He's a star in sports TV. You see him on ESPN. Then he's doing the HBO. I forgot they got the show, a weekly football show. He played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So Ryan had the sickle cell trait, but I guess he must have had it really bad. So the short version is he went and played a game in Denver. Now, it's something about people with sickle cell in high altitudes that I guess it affects because
that is very true.
The blood cells are not. Yes,
my daughter has the trait. So,
she does. Yeah. Key, he played in a game in Denver. He got so sick, he literally almost died. They had to leave him back at a hospital in Denver. So I think a week or two later, Ryan was begging Mike Tomlin to play. And Mike Tomlin basically said, no, if you were my son, I would not let you play because I care more about your health and you than you, the player. So.
Geno, just because we're talking about football, we're going to go right back to that. But I want to say, you brought up sickle cell. You brought up him having the trait. Just to all of our brothers and sisters out there, if you have a child or you were told when you were young that you have the trait, please look up the information. People think that just having the trait, I did too, because my daughter has it. And I thought, oh, okay, well, she has the trait, but she doesn't have it, right? Life is good. No, there are so many issues like the one you mentioned that come along with just having the trait. So please, everybody, if you have it or someone in your family, your child, go online and look up the repercussions of having the sickle cell trait.
Thank you, Key.
It is very important. And you need to be having a conversation with your child if they have the trait, because they have got to know what the statistics are for them marrying someone or having a child with someone has the trait.
That's the real danger.
So, we're going to go back to football now, but I wanted to stop and do a public service announcement. And
you know what, Key? We're going to double down on that public service announcement because that's more important. And I'm glad you went there. Speaking of health and how we, especially as black women and black men and just black family, black people, need to make sure that we get a checkup. Get your blood work. Get your blood work done.
Yes.
Rest in peace, power in paradise to Dexter Scott King. He was the baby boy. Bernice is the youngest, but he was the baby boy. Yeah. He passed away. He was only 60.
Last week? Earlier this week.
Earlier this week. He would have been 63 on the 30th. Yeah. He passed away from prostate complications from prostate cancer. Now, I don't know at what stage they detected it, but let me just say this, because every year I go get my annual physical, I get my blood work, and they check for everything, including it's something called a PSA test. Yeah. Basically, the PSA test is they can do blood work and see if you have elevated levels, prostate levels. You know,
Right.
there's a certain range, and if they see a spike, then that's
Yep.
that's a red flag. They're like, hey, listen, we need to do some more tests because
And this is common for men.
and
And,
now,
and
Key, and
yeah.
now, prostate cancer is one of the most treatable, and
Yes.
the cure rate is like,
Yeah.
I think now, like
Yes.
80%. But
Yeah,
the
it's up there with colon cancer if caught early.
But the flip side of that is, I think it's even higher. I think the cure rate is even higher than colon cancer because it's like now 80% because it's there's so many advancements in medicine. But the
Yeah.
flip side, Key, is that black men, just like we always die at higher rates for so many
Yeah.
reasons, including just
Like black women
inherent
with breast
bias
cancer.
in medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and look, fellas, Key, you have to just. I'm excusing myself, but I got to keep it 1,000. Because listen, fellas, I know, a lot of it back in the day, you didn't want to, man, I ain't get my prostate check. I ain't trying to have nobody stick their finger up my behind. Dude.
And I get it.
I get that. But trust me, you rather have a finger stuck up your behind than come down with prostate cancer. That's a whole different, especially if you let it go stage 3, stage 4, spreads, if it spreads a different part, come on, it's treatable. And now I know men who died from it, and I got good friends, a couple, that they caught it early enough, cured, they're living a normal life. Yeah. So I know you don't want to lean over the table and, hey, so whatever your trip is, whatever it is, laden home, I don't give a damn what it is. I want you to save your life. So you don't even have to get the whole finger thing now.
Yeah.
Just go and get your blood because you need to have your blood sugar. A1C means that's like the average of your blood sugar over 3 months. You need to see with all that, all get cholesterol, all of that. So when you get your blood work, just please, men and sisters, your husbands, your bae, your boo, your F-boy, whatever, your nephews, your sons, please make sure they go to the doctor, even if you had to take their ass, and make sure their doctor, when they get all their blood work done, because I don't think doctors normally check for your PSA unless you got a good family doctor like I had. I had been going to him for nearly 20 years.
Yeah, Geno, I think there's a marker like a age where they will start to check regularly. But like prior to that, you have to.
And just like everything else, Keith, we as black men, sometimes unhealthy diets, fatty foods, all that contributes to cancer. So if they say, well, at 40 or 45, brothers, y'all need to start going at 35, maybe 30. Don't play around with this. And the thing, Key, like I said, it's when you should get an annual physical every year, and it's just blood work. So you ain't got to go through the old school, none of that. Ain't nobody got to touch you outside of just to draw your blood.
Listen, Geno, as a woman who has to have the breast mammogram, exam, I feel what
y'all
you're saying.
Y'all gotta have more than that, Key.
But I just mentioned the one of.
Yeah, come on, y'all.
You talk about you got a baby. We getting
right.
All kind of
No,
it's
men
ridiculous.
would never see. We would be extinct because men would just probably commit suicide. They'd be like,
yes.
You doing what?
Yes.
You got why my legs up? What?
Yeah, we got to do all of that. My yearly, I get anxiety.
Right, because y'all have to get a physical and then another physical and then
another
the breast. Yes, the whole.
Yeah, because you have to listen. This is what it is for a woman. You go to your primary care, right? Then you got to see the gynecologist. Okay. And depending on what else is going on,
family history,
you may have to
mammogram. You got to get a mammogram.
That's right. And that's usually at an X-ray place. So that's a different place than where you go for your gynecological exam. It's a mess. And then if you have, like me, you got to be careful with the heart. I have my cardiologist. It's like baby, in from June to August, it's like non no, every year. And this
Wow.
has to be done every year now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but listen, because of that routine, I'm here today.
Yes, I can say
Okay.
less and drop the mic. Because what I do, like I said, I don't give a damn. Howard Stern got Robin Quiver.
Yep.
Yes,
Oh.
and what Sajak got Vanna White, or Sajak is gone and Vanna White's still there. Steve Harvey got Shirley Clark, Strawberry. I don't know who the hell Ricky Smiley got the Brat. Martin got Gina. Sanford, Fred Sanford, he had Elizabeth, but she wasn't
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. Martin had Gina. Desi had Lucy. But ain't none of them heifers can touch that sister right there. That's the one. Kelia Karson.
I love you.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Go eat.
Yep.
60 seconds. Key has some advice for you restaurant owners and people.
Well, listen, we're going to pick back up on this. Maybe we'll talk about next week. But all I'm going to say before you drop the mic is I love my Black restaurateurs. I love you. I will continue to give you grace because we are just beginning and we have got to practice patience. So I love you. I love you. I love you.
She loves
That's
you.
all.
So she loves you this week. She gonna love you, but she gonna give you some tough love next week. So just get ready for that. Yeah. Key, have a great weekend. Good
You
luck
too,
to those
G.
Lions.
Yes.
So last question, out the door. If they go to Vegas, because the Super Bowl's in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm like.
And Usher's doing a halftime show. And Andra Day, before the game, is going to sing the Black National Anthem.
Yes.
Come on now. And then
Come
I think
on.
there's going to be a big gospel show, too, before the Super Bowl, the day before.
Listen.
Are you
either
going?
way. No. Come on.
Vegas?
Geno.
Key. Viva
Come on.
Las Vegas, girl.
Wait a minute. If let me say this. So far, I'm not going. If the Lions win.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say that the 49ers are winning.
Okay, if the Lions win.
You and your Soros, come on now.
If you see me on the corner earning a little extra, you'll know why.
Key just look. Key got it like that.
If you see me in a locker room,
look. That's family. So we keep families. But listen, my sister, I guarantee you, all she got to do is make one call or send a text. If the Lions win, I will not be surprised if Miss Kelia Karson is joining me live from Vegas for the Super Bowl.
If the Lions win, I'm going to be calling you from Barry Sanders' suite.
Right, we got to get him on the show. We're going to put him on the show. And
he
can tell people himself out of his own mouth why he retired early, because y'all still tripping and like mad at him. So
he'll be asking Geno, how do I know her? Love you.
Come on, baby. Love you too, Keith. Have a great weekend. Thank you. All right, everybody. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and especially you, God, most of all. Thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. out on the West Coast. Subscribe, share, screen grab, copy and paste, tag, text the link, like, and binge watch all my back episodes. Share all those episodes, all right? Thank you. Shout out to everybody watching me live. Hello to my number one fan, my mother. Thank you, Mother. I love you. I will be talking to you later, soon, somewhat soon. Have a great weekend, everybody. So good luck to the Lions. I'm rooting for, the Lions playing the 49ers. A big game, the AFC and NFC Championship to determine who is going to the Super Bowl February 11th, Sunday in Viva Las Vegas, and your halftime show brought to you by Usher. Usher live. That's going to be crazy. All right. So have a great weekend. binge watch all my back episodes. Tell all your sorority and fraternity brothers, all your Masons, all your Eastern Stars, all your the brothers you hoop with, the sisters that y'all get together on the weekends and do like Waiting to Exhale and get your champagne, glass of wine, sit around and just kind of chop it up and have a conversation at work, in the airport, at the gate, waiting on a plane, on your smartphone, on your tablet while you're on the break, at home, wherever. Go to the Geno Jones Show channel right there on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, share, screen grab, like, and binge watch all my back episodes. I'll see you live. The next live episode is going to be Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Until then, I'm going to leave you with the brand new video. My guest on Wednesday, the next R&B supergroup, Metal Rose, their tribute to Jodeci and to the great R&B groups present and past. The song is called Black Boots. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Metal Rose, come here.
Girl, you know that I want it. I know you get lonely, and that's why you call me. You know that I'm coming. Girl, you know that I want it. You're making me horny. Wanna know how it tastes, baby. Can't wait, cause this shit sound like black boots, Jodeci grinding. Attitude, but I got you, baby. We gon' keep the thing winding. All night, can't stop you, baby. No, I ain't with the fake shit. What's the 411 is, baby? Stop acting brand new. Girl, tell me what must I do? Must I do? So tell me, what must I say? What must I do to show how much?
Hold up, wait, this shit sound like
Black boots, Jodeci grinding.
and I want your body. Hey, yeah. I love my body. Yeah. I know you get rowdy. Yeah. Wanna know how it tastes, baby. Can't wait, cause this shit sound like black boots, Jodeci grinding.
Attitude, but I got you, baby.
You gon' keep the thing winding.
All night, can't stop you, baby.
No, I ain't with the fake shit.
What the 411 is, baby?
It's all here for you. Just tell me what must I do? Yeah. You should come. You should come, lady. This shit sound like black boots, Jodeci grinding. Yeah. This shit sound like black boots, Jodeci grinding.
This shit feel like grinding.
Hi, I am Tiffany Span Wilder, but you may know me as Judge T. I am an attorney and former judge here in North Charleston. I'm running for South Carolina District House Seat 109 because we need an advocate at the State House who knows the district and knows the people in it, from crime, lack of opportunities for our youth, to the education and traffic nightmares. We need someone who hears us and will fight for us. As your next state representative, I am ready on day one. I would be honored to have your vote.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.